Eberhart's the American. Montgomery is from England. This one's for more than national pride. A title is at stake. Here's ring announcer Larry Black.
10 rounds. Our main event of the evening, the Intercontinental Super Welterweight Championship. Introducing first, in the red corner, he's 31 years of age, 5 foot 7.5 inches tall, weighed in at 153 pounds. His record stands at 35 wins, 13 losses, and 1 draw. From Brighton, England, Tom Montgomery. His opponent is 31 years of age, stands 5 foot 7, weighed in at 147 pounds. His record stands at 3 wins and 1 loss. From Athens, Georgia, Jackie Eberhart.
We will make a correction right
Our
off the
referee
bat.
is Bill Slinker.
Eberhart is 32-1, and other than that, Mike, the other numbers are pretty well on the money. Both are 5'7", both around the 150-pound mark.
Both of these are high-energy fighters, Dave. I think we're going to see them go right at each other, right at the bell. It'll be non-stop between these two.
About me, please. On each other. Ready to fight?
The American appears to be a little bit more fit than the Englishman, but we've already been thrown by that once tonight. A reminder that the English team and the U.S. team in this competition, of which there will be many fights over the next few weeks, are even at this point at 1-1.
You see Eberhart stalking Montgomery. He doesn't want to give Montgomery a chance to get going. He's known as a real buzzsaw type fighter, constant hand and foot movement. Eberhart's trying to keep him a little off balance.
2 good kicks by the American. Oh, that caught the Briton by surprise. A kick down by the ankle.
Montgomery keeps trying those foot sweeps to keep Eberhart off balance, but he's not following it up effectively. He's got to continue after the foot sweep with a strong right hand or a right leg roundhouse kick.
Eberhart's so solid, every time the foot sweep is attempted, the foot goes nowhere. That right hand did miss. It looked for a moment like Eberhart was going to land. He's picking up a touch, but nobody's landed a telling blow yet.
You can hear the strength of these blows. Slapping of leather against leather and skin.
Both good defensive fighters as well. That uppercut did get in from Eberhart.
Both of these fighters with over 30 fights, and the experience shows here.
End of round 1. Back with more, our main event.
The double jab, see, the double jab worked the best, didn't it? He's doing flicky stuff. Dig the double jab in, yeah? You're wasting your kicks a bit, they're not, you've got to dig them in. Jab, dig them in a bit, yeah? He's trying to flick that hook kick up. Watch the hook kick, your back leg. But you can jab over the top of that, you can double jab afterwards. So work the double jab a bit more, yeah? Always finish with your front hand or your front leg.
That was the corner of Tom Montgomery. Now you get a peek at Jackie Eberhart from Athens, Georgia, 32-1. Montgomery's corner appeared to think that they got the better of Eberhart in round 1. How did you score it, Mike?
I had round 1 for Tom Montgomery by a 10-9-5 score. You heard Chris Kinn in between rounds admonishing Montgomery to use his kicks harder into the body. Don't just flick them out there. Make them hurt every kick that you throw. Try to come over top with double jabs. He's trying to get Montgomery to be more aggressive against Eberhart.
That's good one. Get him, Jake.
That spinning back kick did meet its mark, but notice the young man from Montgomery wasn't phased.
Two more.
No damage from that kick. It landed, but not solidly enough to do any permanent damage. But you notice both fighters are fighting very hard with their kicks now. Montgomery is taking his corners of vice, really trying to stick those kicks to the body in there.
Doing good, Jake.
Stop! Just sweep. You got a warning.
Montgomery tried to follow that sweep with the right hand.
Watch this sweep. Ready? Fight.
Now, referee Bill Slinker was warning Montgomery about kicking a little high on the leg and then turning his back.
You got it, Jake. You got it.
I admire the defense of both these young men. That left hand got in from Montgomery.
Particularly, Dave, when you consider everything these fighters are throwing has home run written all over it.
Oh, yeah.
Just a non-stop onslaught when they're in close.
That right foot did rock Eberhart for just a moment. He disguised it well, but you see him buckle just a slight fraction of a second.
Break. Clean. Here we go.
Neither of these fighters is going to go down from a single shot. It's going to take a combination. They've been able to land 1 or 2 shots, but not combinations as yet.
That'll end round number 2, and that one was so close it's tough to call.
That's the end of 2. We're scheduled for 10.
Good afterwards, yeah? Use that double jab. Push them back. Dig them kicks in. You just don't get careless. Don't drop them hands. What are you dropping the hands for? Okay? It don't look good, so don't do it. All right? Just keep them up. Look tidy. That's one blow.
Okay, here we see Montgomery on the attack. Just misses with the right hand, and inside he covers where he should have kept punching. Both fighters are going to have to work inside with more combinations. Neither one of these fighters is going to go down easily. Both are very experienced. One shot's not going to do it. Combinations will. But either one of these guys can throw those combinations. And their corners are telling them right now that's what they need to do this round.
Eberhart got rocked once with the foot. Other than that, it was even. Steven, did you go opposite 10-9.5?
I gave that round to Eberhart by 10 to 9.5, so at this point I have it an even fight, Dave. Of course, my scorecard is unofficial.
Eberhart the aggressor. None of those got in there.
You see Eberhart trying to bait him in a little by dropping his hands. He wants him to come to him now. It could be strategy, or it could be Eberhart's a little tired.
They're both listed at 5'7", but Montgomery looks a little taller to me.
Come on, Loki, come on.
2 kicks, Jackie. 2 kicks. One more, Jackie.
Eberhart's kicks are falling short. It does look like he's a little shorter than Montgomery, particularly in the legs.
He came out to start the round with a flurry. He may be tired. He missed badly there. Montgomery did not.
That kick came right around the glove, just caught him with the heel, not solid enough to take him down, but it did do some damage.
No!
Oh, did you see Eberhart was ready to pounce on Montgomery? That was a slip.
Good job.
It's a slip.
That was a slip, but it's instinct for a martial artist to go after the opponent anytime, even when he's down on the ground. These fighters have to remember the kickboxing rules they're fighting under, and they have to stop themselves. And Eberhart did that time, only made incidental contact.
Even when you miss, the fighter covers up nicely.
Watch the sweep, Jackie. Watch the sweep.
That was a spinning backhand. He's still woozy.
Solid spinning back fist right on the side of the jaw. Very well executed, landed solidly. Eberhart will be hurt from this for rounds to come.
Bell has sounded. that's the end of the round, which is a break for Eberhart. Maybe he can regain his back.
This is the spinning back fist that put Eberhart down.
Here's Kelly telling us round 5 coming up.
Rotation, picture perfect spinning back
Make
fist.
that round 4.
Eberhart is going to be hurt from that for quite a while.
It's early in the fight as well, but don't go too mad,
He's not
okay?
recovered.
We want fast combination and then a heavy one. Fast combination, then a heavy one. You must listen to me on the kicks. We don't want to drop a kick looking for a knockout, okay? Pull this up. You ready? You ready? Come on. You get ready to get in.
He's aggressive, but don't forget the kicks. You don't want to lose a point.
And that's very good advice by Chris Kent. A fighter will get so involved in trying to knock out the opponent, he won't realize the time's running in the round and he hasn't made his kick visible.
Eberhart, as he's shaking the cobwebs, we'll see he was really rocked. That was as good a spinning back fist as I've ever seen.
Very solid, and he could not have recovered fully in that time between rounds. You also heard Chris Kent telling Montgomery, fast combination and then a heavy one. A fast combination designed to close the distance, open up the opponent's defense, then a heavy combination to lay on the power. Kent believes that Eberhart will go down with one more solid shot.
Tried that same spinning move, and here's a warning. Forearm instead of the fist.
Red corner foul.
Bill Slinker has assessed a 1-point foul against Tom Montgomery for striking with the forearm on the spinning back fist attempt rather than the glove.
That really helps Eberhart in the scoring.
It helps him in the scoring. It also gives him a few seconds to get his wits back.
That left hand did glance off the chin. Oh, a big right hand, Montgomery. And the spinner again. Eberhart's really taking some punishment. Look at him bounce back, but I don't know how he's standing.
Eberhart's very tough, but earlier in the fight,
Again he goes down. And a standing 8 count. I'm amazed at the way Eberhart has been able to show the courage he is here.
he takes another right hand from Montgomery. Now, these are blows that would not have landed earlier in the fight. Eberhart is still hurt from that spinning back fist.
Knees buckling a bit.
Still hitting hard, but he doesn't see these shots coming in time to block them.
Even Montgomery's telegraphing like that long, fine right hooky through. Eberhart, look at the heart he showed. Oh, big left hand. Eberhart fighting forward, unanswered, blows to the head, and he bounces back up.
I am amazed at how tough Jackie Eberhart is.
He can't focus right now. Let him go, but he is definitely not 100%. Again, it's the bell which comes to the rescue. Now you can't end around.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen,
down,
the 3 knockdown rule is in effect. There were 2 knockdowns in that round.
Just informed, 2 knockdowns in the round.
3 knockdown rule is in effect if the fighter's knocked down 3 times in the round. The fighter's knocked down. This is the onslaught by Tom Montgomery. We see the left, the straight right, unanswered. Again, the right glances off, and that right hand put him down. 4 punches inside of 3 seconds landed on Jackie Eberhart's face.
He drops his right hand a lot, okay? That left hook's got to be fast afterwards. Do not throw the right on its own, okay? Do not throw the right on its own. Hide it with the left. Hide it with the left, or hide it with a kick. Gum shield. Well done. Come on, Tom. Come on. Go.
More advice from Chris Kent, and if I'm Tom Montgomery, I'm just going to go back to what I was doing because it's worked. Way ahead on your scorecard, right?
Way ahead. I have Montgomery ahead by 3 points at this moment on my scorecard. This fight is being won partially in the corners, Dave. Chris Kent is getting fantastic advice.
He was pushed down, no knockdown.
He just was thrown down that time. That will not count at all as a knockdown.
No knockdown.
Eberhart is just not the same as he was in the beginning.
I don't believe he's recovered from that spinning back fist in the second round that put him down.
At least he's able to stay away from the power of Montgomery. He's so far.
He's still hitting hard, too. It's the heart of this young man and his athletic ability is very impressive.
Let go, hold him, let him go, don't hold him.
You hear the corner of Montgomery. Chris Kent going kick. Get the 8 kicks in.
Well, Kent had told his fighter to be careful not to forget about the kicks. Don't lose track of the time in the round just because you're involved in trying to knock Eberhart out.
Right hand followed by a left. Not a whole lot of power on either, but they're both strong enough. Again, it's all Montgomery.
Let him go. Let him go.
Eberhart's got to make it through another 25 seconds now.
Eberhart just doesn't see the punches coming. His hands are too low. He's a little fatigued as well as still rocking from the knockdown.
Look at his eyes. They don't seem to focus well. Had that spinning back fist landed, they have put him down again. They glanced off the shoulder. Eberhart will live to see another round, but a young man named Tom Montgomery is racking it up.
One kick. He will be penalized on the judges' scorecards.
A little wide with his punches here. Had he been on target, a little more patient here, he may have taken Eberhart down again. He'll hear about that from Chris Kent in between rounds.
We are about to start round 6, and you may have heard in the background the PA announcer.
Round 6.
Letting us all know that Tom Montgomery missed a kick. He only had 7 in the 5th round, so he is going to lose 1 point. He's lost 2 points now in this fight. That's a slip. He's lost 2 points, and yet he's still way ahead.
Montgomery's been penalized a half a point in each of the last 2 rounds for a missed kick, but he's still way ahead on the merit of those knockdowns early on.
Eberhart trying to get back into this. At least the eyes have lost the glaze.
Eberhart does appear more with it at the beginning of this round. He appears more focused. Looks like he's going to try to take this round to get his act back together.
Not even close. At least Eberhart was able to avoid that spinning back fist, which floored him a couple of times earlier.
Eberhart looks like he's recovered somewhat, but the last thing to come back to a fighter.
That's a good left hand by Eberhart. Maybe there's some hope yet.
He's still hitting hard, but the last thing he'll get back on his faculties recovering from those knockdowns is his reaction to techniques coming at him.
Whatever happens, you can never doubt the heart of one young Jackie Eberhart from Athens, Georgia. He's lost only once, and you see why he never gives up. Oh, that spinning backhand again got it.
Now solidly landed again, but Montgomery didn't get the hip into it that he did in the one in the 2nd round. I don't think we've seen a spinning back fist better than that one we saw in round 2.
Left hand got in as well, so while Eberhart gave us a bit of hope early, it's Montgomery who finished the round strong. Round 7 coming your way on the Goose. Don't go anywhere.
This is action from round 6. You see Eberhart, his most illustrious moment in that round. 2-punch combination back to Montgomery off of it. Other than that, it's all Montgomery.
That is the first time, I think, in this fight that Montgomery has taken a step back. Eberhart continues to show that he believes in himself, but he's still going to give up some last fight instructions from his corner. There is still time, but he probably would need to knock Montgomery down at least once or twice. Round 7 scheduled for 10 for the Intercontinental Super Welterweight title.
Well, I have Montgomery ahead by 4.5 points on my scorecard at this moment. Eberhart, I believe, will have to win by knockout. With 4 rounds left, you have to win every round by a 1-point margin just to come close to evening it up. I just don't think he has that in him. Montgomery has just been too strong and too crafty.
Crowd liked it. Didn't look like it had much on it, though.
Caught it on the gloves.
I would say, though, that Eberhart is back. His eyes now, he's got some focus.
Eberhart appears to have recovered probably as much as he will during this fight from those early rounds. This is what Chris Kent did not want Montgomery to do. To let Eberhart get momentum back. but you notice those 2 punches he just threw lacked power. I think Eberhart is again hurt, although he's trying not to show it. I don't know if Montgomery knows it. I don't know if he senses it.
That right hand caught Eberhart, though. And again, the spinning move by Montgomery. The British fighter continues to impress here. The crowd really wants to see Eberhart. There's 3 punches! 36! They're going to have to break this up. That's it! Nice decision. Eberhart, who appeared to come back, has totally lost it now. Montgomery just too much.
Excellent decision by Bill Slinker. He kept his eyes on Eberhart's eyes, realized the fight was out of that fighter. He was not going to get it back. He puts the safety of the fighter first, and he stops the bout with a technical knockout. Okay, here we see the right hand by Montgomery that started it all, followed by the left, another right. 3 punches in quick succession. Good hip turn in all of these punches. As soon as Eberhart turned his back, was looking for a way out of the ring, Bill Slinker knew it was over.
No question about the wisdom in that move. And so England will again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time 1:48. The fight was awarded by technical knockout to Tom Montgomery.
Montgomery with very impressive numbers for sure. And he continues to roll, and now he's got the super welterweight title, and you wonder what his future might be.
Well, he's made it clear to us he wants a world title shot. He wants a shot at Suzuki.
Presenting the belt, Commissioner of the ISKA,
After that
Hans
performance,
Feige.
I think he'll get it.
There's the belt. He gets a little bit more than just national pride. I don't think that thing fits that way. Let's once again touch base with Larry Black,
Tom,
who will
we have a
speak
couple of
now
words with you.
Tom Montgomery, the
I
new
can't believe you let go
Intercontinental
of your
Super
belt.
Welterweight
Turn
champion.
this way. So, you're fighting a very tough opponent, but you were able to put him away. When did you know you had it?
The minute the first knockdown. The minute I heard him, whenever the first knockdown came.
So you didn't feel that you were in any trouble?
No, I've never been stopped or never been dropped in my career. Never. I've had 49 fights now and I've never been stopped once. I mean, I can stand, people might think he's taking punishment, yeah. Well, probably am, but I'm a tough guy and I've never been stopped.
Well, we had a question at ringside. You were landing your spinning back fist, but it didn't seem to be taking a lot of effect on him until that last round. Why?
Well, he's a strong guy. He's very fit. The fitter you are, the more easy it is to absorb the blow.
Did you feel you were doing damage with those spinning back fists?
Yeah, you could see it in his eyes. His eyes were sort of, wavering. But he's a good guy. I knew he'd come out. I wanted him to, after I hit him, I knew I couldn't put him away. I didn't want to, on a 10-round fight, I didn't want to go in a flurry and burn my energy up. I wanted him to come back and burn his on me, and then I was fresh and come out again and strong fighting.
Obviously a very smart strategy because it worked.
It works for me a lot of times. It has worked for me a lot of times in the past.
Well, congratulations on your Intercontinental Championship. Now back to Mike and Dave at ringside.
They knew, says Montgomery in his corner, that it was over in the second round when that spinning back fist first put Eberhart down, and those were just the way it went the whole night long. Don't forget April 15th, Battle of the Masters, Kickboxing Mania 4, live pay-per-view with so many big names, including Troy the Destroyer Dorsey and Francis Footloose Farley, and the American debut of Valerie Kennett. Don't forget, next week here on The Deuce, Anthony Hogman and Eric Marshall. For all our friends from Strikeforce and for Mike Sawyer, I'm Dave Woloshin saying so long. We'll see you again next week.